One more bite for the camera.
One more bite of coffee fudge.
My name is Eric Fredette. I am a Ben & Jerry's flavor guru, and I have the best job in the whole world. I was working previously at the manufacturer of cookie dough pieces for cookie dough ice cream. So I had met the entire team here, and then when a position opened up, I called and said, hey, let's make ice cream. Everyone asks the same question when you tell them that you make ice cream for a living. Which flavors do you make, and where is it? Do you have some in the freezer right now? And I don't usually, so I go to the grocery store and I look in the freezer case and I go, that one's mine, that one's mine, that one's mine, that one's mine.
Rockin' Blondies, peanut butter half baked, peanuts and popcorn, PB&J I thought was amazing. People didn't get it. The brownie batter core was mine. Chocolate therapy, if you like chocolate, that is your flavor.
I'm in trouble all the time when friends come over and there's no ice cream. So, a typical day, first thing in the morning, 9 a.m., you are sitting in the cutting room, tasting ice cream, no coffee. You want a clean palate for that. Some mornings, very early, you could be on the factory floor testing something new or making a new item for the first time. Then usually coffee, getting ingredients out, setting up machines, and then usually afternoons back to either meetings, or I usually like to make ice cream in the afternoon.
All right, we're gonna get some mix and we're gonna get started. So today we have this awesome breakfast stout, and we're gonna add enough to flavor the mix. I would like a little more beer flavor. So we're gonna use this bourbon barrel aged maple syrup. This is the point of no return. Once the ice cream is out, we can't put it back in, but it's nice to come in and be able to make something that no one potentially will ever see. The best moment ever. I don't tell people what I'm working on. I don't even tell my wife what I'm working on because she's been known to spill the beans at gatherings. So I just don't tell her anymore. I bring home all the new stuff, and it's like a surprise when I bring it home. So it's much better that way. So we are at the Downtown Scoop Shop. It's our flagship store in Burlington, Vermont. It's always fun to come down and see our consumers pick something that potentially I have made, and the joy on their face when they get the first lick on their cone. This is truffle kerfuffle. The salted ganache swirl cuts the sweetness, and the pecans are also salted, so you get that salty sweet balance, and the vanilla ice cream. I talk a lot, but I developed the flavor, so I get to talk about it. Spoons are right here.
I'm one of 8 children, so there was always meals for 10 on the table that needed to be made, so I started cooking very early. I guess I was encouraged almost to play with my food. I feel the things that I liked as a child I still love because they're nostalgic. They bring back good memories. It evokes an emotional response usually. I remember my first ice cream project when I first started. First day, the director comes out and is like, we're gonna start a line of low-fat ice creams, and you're gonna make those happen. It was epic. It was like so much fun for me, and it's pretty much been the same for the next 21 years. We have a full-on flavor graveyard at the Waterbury site. I do have flavors that are in the graveyard, and we put one to rest last summer, I think it was.
I made Rainforest Crunch, which was a beloved flavor that is in the graveyard.
And I got to preside over the ceremony as the clergy. We had mourners and everything. I'm constantly looking at several food blogs in my inbox every day. The magazines at the checkout at the grocery store, new restaurant openings. The things that I see as edgy and new, I definitely try to adopt and figure out a way to make it work. Everybody has an idea. We get some of our best ideas from people just off the cuff say, this would be really cool in ice cream, right? Chunky Monkey, Chubby Hubby, Cherry Garcia, all fan write-ins. So we want your ideas. They're great. There are definitely some flavors that I thought would be amazing that didn't really work out. Peanuts and popcorn is probably a really good example. So caramel corn and toffee peanuts, right? Like Cracker Jacks. After a couple weeks and popcorn gets soggy, not so good. You can tell if someone really loves what they do by what they produce. And when you love it, no matter what it is, drawing, art, just anything, if you love it, you can tell by the finished product. I do make the best ice cream in the world. There's no doubt about it.